comes. Om. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vaseshyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidanandamurtaye Nisprapanchaya Santaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namah Brahmadebhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kardebhyo Vansarishebhyo Namah Gurubhya Sarvo Plavarahitaha Pragyana Ghanaha Pradagartha Brahmevahamasmi Brahmevahamasmi Brahmevahamasmi. Srute Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavata Padam Sankaram Loka Sankaram Sankaram Sankaracharyam Kesavam Badarayanam Sutravasakritam Vande Bhagavanto Panaha Panaha Isvara Gururatmete Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyamavadhyaptadehaya Siddhachinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Om Gangurbhyo Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswate Namaha. Om Klim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Klim Bhadrakalli Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om. So today we are going to study Advaita Vedanta. Today we are going to study Advaita Vedanta Darshan through the Niralamba Upanishad. That what we've been speaking for last 2-3 classes about what is Brahman and what is Brahman, what is Brahma, what is Atma, what is Jiva, what is Prakriti, what is Purusha, what is Karma, what is Akarma, so on, what is Bandhana, Bandha, what is Moksha. And today we are going to end the chapter at what is Sannyas, what is Moksha, what is liberation, what is Brahmajnana, and so on. And it is one of the very important Upanishad. And in order to have briefly many ideas about the Advaita philosophies. Advaita means no separation. It's not about two. Advaita means no separation, no dual. And Vedanta, Vedanta, Veda means to know, is Vidhatu, or knowledge. Ved means wisdom. Ved means also to know. To know. the essence of the wisdom of the Brahmagyan or the Atmagyan. So, and today also the 31st. So after this class, we'll have the celebration of the Happy New Year 2022 and Goodbye 2021. Of course, every religions, every dharma, they have their own way to celebrate New Year. Originally, our Vedic science, we have celebrations comes in the March, where you play the kind of colorful. That called Holy Festival. Then Navaratra starts. So that is that month in fall in the March and April. Then every religions, they have their own way to celebrate their own Happy New Year. But as per the crust, so that the New Year will be tonight after 31st of after 12 midnight. So actually, as per the Vedantic science, we have New Year every moment. Every moments have the New Year. New Year means the new time. So every moment with the past is the 1 year. Every moment is comes the New Year. So one can celebrate actually every moment as a New Year. Somehow, so we have to go through that. So yesterday we studied Vidyanam, Vidyanam, Vidwan, Aniticha, Sarvantara, Sta, Shwa, Samvidhu, Vidwan. Who is Vidwan? The Lord. It is the he who has cognized the truth from reality of his own consciousness, that is the latent in all. So who is Vidwana? Who is actually cognized, who is experienced the real, the Brahmagyan, the Atmagyan, its own nature. So when somebody asks you, who are you? So you're going to represent or you're going to explain as per your own personality. But the reality is, we are the Atma, we are the Brahman. So that is the, so Vidwan, a wise person recognize, I'm not a Jiva, but I'm the Atma. So that is the Vidwan. Vidwan means the wisdom, not avidya. Avidya is something not related to Atma. And who have the Atmagyan? Anything related to Atmagyan, this is called Vidya, the wisdom, the knowledge. Then you say, Mudha iti cha kartitva the ahankara bhava ruda mudha. Mudha iti cha kartitva the ahankara bhava ruda mudha. Mudha. Am I clear that? Mudha iti cha kartitva the ahankara bhava ruda mudha. Who is Mudha? Who is a Mudha? He who has the egoistic conception of the body, caste, orders of life, actor, enjoyer, and others. Mudha means who only recognize its own body. That is the Mudha. Mudha means avidya. Avidya. And they caste, colors, orders, and some. But it is as per the Vedic science. But once you have the Brahmagyan, then you are beyond all colors, caste, religions, body and soul. Mudha iti cha kartritva. Mudha, the ignorant person. Mudha, the translate into as a ignorant, means avidya. Then they say that what is asura? Asuram iti cha Brahma Vishnami Sanendra Dina Maishurya Kamaneya Nirastana Japa Agnihotra Disvantaratmanam Santapiyati Cha Vayu Ragadvisa Visitadambhya Dyapekitam Tav Asura. What is the definition of the Asura? Demonic. What is Asura? As per the Vedic science, who is divine? Who have the only Brahmajnana is the divine. And rest of things is the Asuras. They say it is tapas. What is Asura? If you do any kind of tapasya, practiced by one inflicting trouble on the Atman within the japa or the chanting mantras, abstinence from food, Agnihotra, performance of the worship of fire, attend with the cruel desire, hatred, pain, hypocrisy, and the rest for purpose of acquiring the powers of Vishnu, Brahma, Rudra, Indra, and others. Actually, tapasya is not asur, not demonic. So what happens? They, according to understanding, you chanting mantras, you do tapasya, or you do sacred fires, it's not actually asuric qualities. But when you do tapasya and you want to like be a Brahma, like a Vishnu, like Rudra, Indra, or I am going to Shiva. So these are lists to the asuras. I give an example. Bhasmasura. He did a lot of tapasya. And he want to be like a Lord Shiva, equivalent to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva gave the boon, the blessings to the Bhasmasura. And through the tapasya, he want to kill the Lord Shiva. That means he want to be like Shiva. Not he want to realize the Shiva, the consciousness, but he want to like a Shiva. So he can kill the Shiva. Then he want to be Shiva. So this is called Asuric Tapasya. Am I clear that? So any yagya, any tapasya, any kind of tapasya leads to the hypocrisy. For example, sometimes we study or doing yagya, tapasya, everything to hypnotize to someone, make problems to someone, make black magic, and it's out of a violent, it's the desire, it's called hatred. This is the ill will. We do all tapasya, we must think benefit of others, but not the kill to others, not make problem for others, for a due to our selfishness. This is called asuric, demonic, right? So, for example, you study all kind of tantric science and you do black magic, to hypnotize or to kill someone, make problems someone. So, someone vidya. So, these are the asuric. These are demonic. And which demon? This is the demonic. So, therefore, we say dharma has to establish, adharma has to destroy, adharma has to nashto. The divine, the devatas has to win, the asura has to lose. So asuras are, you must understand now. Are you clear now what is asura? Anything, any tapasya, that tapasya not achieve the divine, but rather you like to make the problems to others. That is asuras. After that, tapa iti cha brahma satyam jagan mithyeta paroksha jnanam agnina. After that, then actually tapasya, What is tapas? Tapas is the act of burning through the fire of direct cognition of the knowledge that Brahman is the truth and the universe is a myth. The seed of deep-rooted desires to attain the powers of Brahman. So, what is tapasya? So, before the sloka, they say that Asuramiti cha Brahma. They say it is the tapa practiced by one inflicting trouble on the Atman within the japa, abstinence from food, Agnihotra, performance of the worship, attained with a cruel desire. So you understand, when you do tapasya, your motivation, your attitude, your aim tapasya, to have the black magic, or to hypnotize others, make problem for others. So that is called asuric, demonic. You understand now? Like our Shiv are influenced by the demonic energy. And they are the asuras. Just I give you an example. In my own guru, Swami Niranjan, he also influenced by the black magic, some tantric, also hypnotized. Big. So therefore, these are the people who do like that, they are called asuras. There is no mukti for them. And they go to hell. So therefore, every civilization, therefore Lord Shiva killed Bhasmasura with his tricks. So Asura is always defeated by the divine energy, by the pure energy. And most of the time, the Asuric energy always they apply for more vulnerable people, for the weak people. Sometimes they apply with innocent people as well. So therefore, very interesting that. Right? So then now you have to understand what is tapasya. Tapasya means, so you have to, tapasya means, is a tapasya, many kind of tapasya. Mantras of tapasya, practice asana tapasya, meditation tapasya. Tapasya, sometimes people, they say through the fire of direct cognition of knowledge that Brahman is the truth. So the tapasya means the tapasya has to lead to the burning the all ajnana, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesh, avinivesa. So when do tapasya, for example, Panchagni, I personally do. So Panchagni is a sadhana, is a tapasya, leads to the burning all kind of avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa, avinivesa. So 5 things burning: kama, krodha, lobha, moha, and madhya. These are the destroyed by the fire, by the Panchagni. Means, so through the tapasya, through the Panchagni vidyas, is burning all your avidyas in order to have the attain the Brahma Jnana. So Brahman, the truth. So that need to be attained. And such kind of tapasya is called divine. Like we pray here in this platform most of the time, benefit and liberation of the all beings. So that is the divine. That is the divine. And same time we pray. Those asuras has to die because they make all troubles. Let the divine, let the vulnerable ones has to free from all the demonic energy. Energy of the asuras. Let the people has to free from demonic energy, right? So that is our prayers. So you have to be very clear. Although the Brahman exists with all beings, sometimes you see, also Brahman exists within snake, but when snake sometimes comes in your house, you kill them, right? Brahman also exists in mosquitoes. Mosquito bite you, you also hit them and kill them. So like that, so we supposed to not think this way. We supposed to not think this way. So we have to use the common sense. What has to be done? What has to be done? So then after that, say param padam idicha pranendriya adyantah karuna Karuna Gunadya Parataram Satchidanandamayam Nitya Mukta Brahmasthanam Parampadam. They say what is Parampadam? What is the supreme abode? What is the supreme place? Once you go there and you never return. Paramdham, the supreme place. The supreme place of the final liberations. And once enter that place, never return to this planet of samsara, the curse. Therefore, we say, Natad bhasate suryo nasansakana pavakaha yadgatvana nivartante tadhama paramo mama natad bhasate suryo nasansakana pavakaha yadgatvana nivartante tadhama paramo. See, they very interesting. But the light of sun, but the light of sun cannot penetrate. The light of moon cannot shine. Natad bhase surya nasansakana pavakaha yadgatvana nivartante tadhama. And that is my place where the light of sun, the rays of sun cannot reach. And the sign of also, the light of moon also cannot reach. And that is my supreme place. And once you reach there, we never can return. Anyway, there is many ways to explain that sutras. Say, what is Parampada? The supreme place. The supreme place of a moksha, nirvana, liberation. It is the seat of the eternal and emancipated Brahman, which is far superior to the pranas, the vital layers. The organs of sense and actions, the internal organs of thought, the gunas, and others, which is of the nature Satchitananda, and which is the witness to all. So, what is the supreme place? It is the seat of the eternal and all the time exists. And that place is all the time exists. It was, it is, it will be. Emancipated Brahman, which is far superior to pranas. So, what is this supreme place? They are the beyond pranas, more superior than pranas. Prana means the life, what you have, the vital energy. So, prana still is the limited, is the material energy. Prana is not the supreme. And after this, vital layers, the organs of sense of actions. They say it's beyond. You're beyond of sense actions. Action means karmendriyas. So beyond sense, beyond sensual experiences, beyond the experience of all kind of senses, either 5 senses of the karmendriyas, 5 senses of the actions, 5 senses of the knowledge, jnanendriyas, 5 pranas, mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. Whatever you are experiencing by the sense of actions, sense of knowledge, sense of pranas, and sense of mind, buddhi, mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. Whatever you are experiencing, it means whatever experienced by the jivas is not the supreme place. What is the supreme place? You see that it's beyond, which is of the nature of Satchidananda, Satchidananda, Satchit Anand, bliss, absolute consciousness, and witness of all. So our jiva, it is not witness of all, but the Brahman, the absolute consciousness, the Atma is witness of all, and that is the Paramapada. Parama Padam idicha pranendriya adyantaha karuna gunani, and it's beyond all their gunas. Parataram sachidanandamayam nitya mukta, it is eternal, it is ever is free. Brahma jnana, Brahmasthana, paramam pada. So the place of parampada, param means supreme, and Pada. Pada means abode or the place. What the supreme abode of the liberation, and that the place where established the Brahman. Nitya is a remain eternal. Mukta, remain liberated and free from all sufferings and miseries. Bondage for all karmas. Then Sutta number 37. Grahyam iti cha desakala vastu paricheda rahitya chintatra swarupam grahyam. Grahyam iti cha desakala vastu paricheda rahitya chinmatra swarupam grahyam. Grahyam. What is grahya? Fit to be taken in. Only that reality of absolute consciousness which is not conditioned by space, time, or the substance. Very interesting. Who is grahya? Only the Brahman, the absolute consciousness, which is not conditioned by space, time, and substance. Everybody receives everything, but the Brahman, the Atma, it does not receive anything. Does not. It is beyond space, time, and the substances. It does not receive. Grahyam iti cha desakala vastu paricheda aditya chinta swarupam. Chinta. Chinmatra swarupam grahyam. So Brahman don't actually accept anything. Don't receive anything. Means we are eating, sleeping, everything. But a Brahman doesn't eat and sleep. Right? Not grahya, not accepting it. Then what is agrahya? Agrahya iti cha swaswarupa vyatirikta maya maya buddhi indriya gochara jagat satya tva chintan magrahyam. What is agrahya? The thought that is the inverse is the truth. The thought that is the inverse is truth. This inverse is different from oneself and is being subject to maya or illusion from the object, cognized, buddhi and organs. Agrahya. Grahya, the jiva, is receive everything. And what is agrahya? Not receive anything? That is the Brahman. The thought that is inverse is truth. The whole inverse is the truth. Satyam. This inverse is different from oneself. Atmajnana. Atmajnana. But which is being subject to maya, illusions, forms, object, cognized, buddhi, and the organ. So, but our intellect, the jiva, is recognized is an illusion. So, whatever recognized by the buddhi is called maya. And whatever recognized by organs is also maya, illusion. So, and what is agrahya? Actually, agrahya is the whole inverse, the self, the atma. It does not receive anything. Does not receive. And we receive everything, the mana, the mind, the buddhi. Whatever receiving is called maya. Sannyas iti cha sarva dharmam. Now, the definition of sannyas, ascetic. What is sannyas? Sannyasam, sannyas iti cha sarva dharma, dharmana paritijya, nirmoma nirahankara bhutva brahmishtam, sharanam upagamya tattvamapi aham brahmas, sarvam khal idam brahma niha nanas, kinchane tyadi mahavakya arthan bhavagyana brahmevahamasmit iti nischaya nirvikalpa samadhina swatantra yadi sarati sa sannyasi sa mukta sa pujyaha sa yogi sa paramahansa sa avadhuta sa brahmanam iti. Very interesting. And what is sannyas? And who is sannyasi? He the mukta, he the pujya, honorable. He is a yogi. His Paramahansa is the Avadhuta. And he is called Brahmagyani. He's called Brahmagyani. So, who is the sannyasi? A sannyasi is an ascetic who, having given up all the duties of the caste and order of life, goal and bad actions, good and bad actions, being freed from the I and mine, being free from the jiva. I'm not this body, not the mind. I'm not the jiva. Having taken his refuge in Brahman alone, and he said, I am the Brahman, and I am the Brahman, and I am the absolute consciousness alone. Roams and Lars practicing Nirvikalpa Samadhi, and who established the Samadhi, the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the beard, imaginations. What a Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the pure Samadhi, where in Nirvikalpa Samadhi means Nirvikalpa, there is no imaginations, that the pure consciousness to realize. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, one attain the final, the super consciousness. And being firmly convinced, I am Brahman. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, one able to cognize, realize, I am Brahman. I am the absolute consciousness. There are no doubts. Nischaya, nischati nirvikalpa samadhana swatantra. One has to, one recognized. Sadhaka is recognized, Brahmagyani recognized, but beyond mind, matter, and phenomena. Through the realization of meaning of so sacred Vedic sentence, though art that, Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi, Nishya, so Tantra, Yata Sariti Sasanyas, Kinchani, Mahabhakyanu, Bhavagyanat, Brahme Vahamasmiti. You say, Brahme Vahasmiti. Say, though art that, I am nothing, but all this is verily Brahman. I am Brahman, and everything is Brahman. And here there is no manyness in the list. You see that I'm only Brahman. I'm alone the Brahman, nothing else. I'm the pure consciousness. I'm the pure Atma. I'm not the Jiva. So due to ignorance, we recognize Jiva is Atma. Jiva is eternal. Jiva is the freedom. So sometimes due to our mana, buddhi, chitahankar, we say, I am free. Actually, we are not free. So mind is not free, but the Atma is free. But most of the time, our intellect, our sense say, I am free. Such a people call Mudha, Ajnani. They are not sannyasi. So therefore, logical mind never can find Atma Jnana. Not possible. So here there is no manyness in the list. He only is an emancipated person, a great sadhak, ascetic, sannyasi. And who is sannyasi? He only is fit to be adored. Adored means adorable, honorable, adorable. He is only a yogini, and who realize I am Brahman, nothing else. And he is the sannyasi, and he is the ascetic, and he is the adored, adorate. Adored means honorable, respectable, guru. He only is yogini, and he is the yogi. Those who realize, who is yogi? The definition of yogi means who is realized, I am the pure consciousness, and I am the Atman. I am Brahman, and he is called Brahmagyani. Like you say, I am the Shiva, I am the pure consciousness. But here you suppose not have ego, you are equivalent to Shiva. No, you realize the consciousness of Shiva. You realize the consciousness of Brahman. It is not something to explain. by intellect. It's not something you say, I am Brahmagyan, I am Atmagyan. No, you can't say that I am Atma, I am Brahman. No, it does not exist in the, you can't explain by intellect. It is the realizations. It is the cognizance beyond mind, matter, and phenomena, beyond the senses. So it's not possible to explain even it. It is something to experience through our transcendental consciousness. I am Brahman. Sivoham, 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 Sivoham. Satchidanandoham, Satchidanandoham. Sivoham, 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 Sivoham. Wahi Atma Paramatmaham. Wahi Atma Amaratmaham. You say, I am the Atma, I am the immortal, I am the eternal, and I am the Brahman, and I am the Shiva, I am the Satchid Anand, I am the bliss, absolute consciousness, and I am ever free. I'm ever free. Om, Om, Om. And he's only the Paramahansa who can have the title of Paramahansa. We realize I am the Brahman. I am the absolute consciousness. And he is the only Abadhuta. They say he is the Abadhuta. So who is the Abadhuta? Who is realized the self as Atma, as a supreme consciousness, as a Brahmagyan, and he is Abadhuta. No more the Jiva. Due to absence of a knowledge of Atma, due to absence of a wisdom of Brahmagyan, that known as called Jiva. So we sometimes forget the Atma. That we sometimes call Jiva Atma. Jiva Atma, this physical body, the prana life is called Jiva. And when Atma lies within yourself, the spirit, that is called Jiva Atma. So when after knowledge, we recognize our Atma, not the Jiva. But same times without Jiva, this body, Atma has no place as well. So therefore, the beautiful science, God giving this gift, the beautiful body. It is a beautiful body as a medium, as an instrument, in order to experience, in order to recognize, in order to cognize, in order to realize through beyond these bodies. Means, because your physical body as an instrument to take a help with this physical body. Like all the shastras, you take a help. This physical body need help in order to experience that transcendental consciousness. So this physical body is not something illusion. The samsara is not something illusion. The nature is not something illusion. You need to take help of the nature. The samsara also need to take help, not to see them with negative perspectives. Like this physical body, the jiva, you must take positive perspectives. Sometimes due to avidya, without atmagyan, what do you do? Sometimes we are suicide, sometimes we are hanged, sometimes we become depressed, heart fail. So many dukkha, so many miseries coming. Why? Because we work out, we are the jiva. Then raga dvesa starts. When raga dvesa starts, when you think you are jiva, when you think you are atma, there is no raga, there is no dvesa. There is no avidya, asmita, and avinivesa. So, absence of knowledge of the Atma is called avidya, 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 avidya. So don't see the world like that way. So then he's only is the Brahman. Then he's become Brahmagyani. They say Brahmana miti. So what is sannyasi? We realize these are the sannyasis. So the definition of the sannyasi, the definition of yogi, the definition of the adorate, the definition of the paramahansa, the definition of avadhuta, the definition of atmagyani, all need to realize I am not this jiva. But same time, jiva is an instrument. Is an instrument. Is helpful. So I say, my father, my mother, my wife, children, partners, all are avidya. Actually not, because you need help of them. Your mother gave you birth. Your teacher teaching you. Your brother, your friends, your partners, your guru, all are help to for the Brahmagyan. So there's nothing to take in negative. In the samsara, you live in the house. The samsara, the society, your government, your country, all people, whatever exists in the nature, all are helpful to your Brahmagyan. If you're here, the jungle, the forest, the water, everything is the sahayaka. Sahayaka is help as an instrument. All the way to help you for the Brahmagyan. So nothing to be ignored. Right? And when you have knowledge, when you have Atmagyana, then you understand, yes, I need this body. Without this body, so therefore you study Hatha Yoga, Asana, Pranaya, Mudra, Bandhas, Satkriya, you do many things. All sadhanas, also material. Even in Kriya Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Mudra Yoga, Advaita, Sastras, Tantra, Mantra, all are the instrument to help you to Brahmagyan. Still is a material. Like this body is material. Am I clear that? So nothing you should take negative in your life. Sometimes we think our partners, mother, father, friends, society, nature, the samsara is obstacles. Actually, not obstacles. Everything help you. All things are helping you in order to develop the Atmagyan, transcendental consciousness. Right? If you think that, you think my body is avidya, is illusion, then you will not eat. Then what do you do? You will die. Then when you can experience the Atmagyan? So therefore, you need to have proper practice of all kind of yogic techniques guided by your own master, the Guru. So once again, you must be clear. Whatever techniques are available, Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Tantra Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Karma Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Chakra Yoga, Yoga Nidra, Nidra Yoga, all kind of, or Saiva Yoga, Sakti Yoga, Shiva Yoga, all yoga, whatever is all an instrument. Is not the Brahmagyan, is not the Atmagyan. You study maybe all yogas, you may practice all yogas, is all are instrument, is all are helpful to develop, rise the transcendental energy, the cosmic energy, so that you can experience Brahmagyan, Atmagyan. Right? So Brahmagyan is very, very important. All are helpful. So you can't say that you doing Hatha Yoga is something wrong. It is not the highest yoga. Oh, I am practicing now Kriya Yoga, is the highest yoga. Oh, I am studying now Advaita Yoga, highest yoga. Oh, I am studying Tantra Yoga, is the highest yoga. I am studying Kundalini Yoga, the highest yoga. Oh, I do Panchagini, highest yoga. No. Nothing is highest. Even so, my father and mothers are very stupid. Oh, my grandfather in the home. Oh, our country is very bad. Oh, my friends are not so good. Oh, my teacher is very bad. He can't teach now. He can't show the lights. He can't show the colors. So let me go to other teacher. No. Every teachers are helping you all the way to experience that transcendental consciousness. Depends. Depends. So therefore, you're supposed to not reject. There is no rejections. There is no dvesa. Supposed not viraga, and there is supposed no dvesa. Rejection means dvesa. You reject your master, your guru, your father, your mother, your partners, your house, the nature is called dvesa. So it's called avidya. You are actually multiply your avidya by rejecting all whatever available to you, material. All are called avidya again. You reject dvesa. So, or your beloved ones also. So not to be rejected, because that part and partially is going to help you all the way to Brahmanya and to be sannyas, to be yogi, to be avadhuta, to be a paramahansa, and to be a ascetic as well. Idam Niralamba Upanishadam yo adhidyate gurvanu gurva anugrahata so agni puto bhavati so vaiputa bhavati nasa punaravartati nasa punaravartati punara itu Upanishad. Iti Niralamba Upanishad, whoever studies the Niralamba Upanishad becomes, through the grace of Guru, pure like a fire. He becomes pure like a vayu. It does not return. He is not born again. Maybe is not born again. So anyone studying, anyone listening the Niralamba Upanishad from a Guru, from a Parampara, from Brahmanishta Gurus, and by grace of Guru, one attain this Brahmagyan, he never return again to this planet. Never again return to this planet. Never again born. And finally, this is Idam Niralamba Upanishadam yo adhiyate Guru. Guru Anugrahat. This is Guru Anugrahat. Means by the grace of Guru. By the grace of Guru. Pure like a fire. So whoever study Niralamba Upanishad, naturally they get the grace of Gurus. And by the grace of Gurus, one never return and never again born to this planet of the samsara, or the nature. So that day, we talk about the grace, right? That day, Shiv Puja, we are saying is the grace, but efforts also as well. But today, everybody have not efforts to even listen this Niralamba Upanishads. So we need the grace of Guru. Also effort to study. Then we can also receive the grace of our Master. So both grace and efforts. But without grace of the Guru, there is no way for the final liberation. There is no way. There is no way to return. That means by the grace of Guru, so one will be not returned to this planet and became Brahmagyan and became sannyas and became ascetic. So this must today. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Iti Santi Niralamba Upanishad Samaptam. So this is the end of chapter of Niralamba Upanishad. We study since many days, and I'm very glad that today we can complete in this year 2021 Niralamba Upanishad. And anyone study Niralamba Upanishad, so he never returned to the samsara and became sannyasi, became yogi, became paramahansa, avadhuta, and became Brahmagyan. So thanks to all gurus. Om Sankaram Sankaracharyam Kesavam Badarayanam Sutrabhasa Kritam Vande Bhagavanto Panaha Panaha Iswara Garuratmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyamavadvyapta Dehaya Siddhachina Murtaye Namaha. Om Nama Brahma Divya Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartevya Vansari Siva Namo Gurubhyaha Sarva Plavarahitaha Pragyana Ghanaha Hridayartha Brahmevahamasmi Shrute Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Sankaram Loka Sankaram Sankaram Sankaracharyam Kesavam Badarayanam Sutrabhasakritam Vande Bhagavanto Panaha Panaha Iswara Guru Atmeti Murti Veda Vibhagini Vyamavadhyapta Dehaya Siddhachina Murtaye Namaha Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. So today Upanishad parts are over. The Niralamba Upanishad. So late we shall celebrate New Year, although not coming the time, but through the Zoom, so we can this planet, so we can have blessings for all. So, and I would like to speak the few words about the Happy New Year to all of you. So Happy New Year means actually here about the how welcome to New Year means again we have to learn to forgive, not the forget, but forgive. Forget ignorance. Forgive means with the awareness, with the consciousness. Forgive means with the consciousness, with the aware, with the love, with the kindness, and to be a compassionate. So that qualities that we have to develop in order to forgive, then accepting something new. So let's celebrate in these understandings the Happy New Year to all of you, 2022, and welcome 2022. And we must forgive all, whatever happened, forgive to ourselves, forgive to others. Let be compassion. Let be compassionate to others, compassionate towards others. Let love to others and realize the absolute. Let free from the all ignorance of the jiva. Let the establish in Atma Gyan, Brahma Gyan. Let, if you like to speak a few minutes, you speak, then we'll have the silent meditations for about 2 minutes, then we'll conclude the sections of the Happy New Year also as well. Atmanand can start and speak 1-2 minutes.
Yes, I say it again. Compassion and forgiveness comes not easy in this time of the Kali Yuga. We are in the end times of the Kali Yuga, so if you want to forgive and have a mind in harmony, it's then try to understand your enemies. We had some discussion before about the Krishna, Arjuna, and Duryodhana. He's the evil person in the Mahabharata, and when you read the Mahabharata, he's the evil person. He's the evil person, but all his brothers, 99 brothers, were killed by Rama. And so you must understand, when you understand your enemies, that the energy of hate and revenge is very strong, stronger than love, and it's not easy to go away if you're in hate and you have feelings of revenge. And many people who appear as evil to you, they have feelings of revenge. They were hurt in this life, maybe in their previous lives. And so they swear revenge, and they want maybe some just are sadists. It's clear just some people just want to be rich on cost of other people. There's also reason for that, because maybe they experienced a great poverty, and now to avoid the poverty, they want to be the richest man in the world on cost of other people. That's why. And you cannot just easily forgive and be compassionate, but you can try to understand. But it's just the understanding takes time. and you have just so much time. You can understand other people as well. You can understand the good people just as well. You don't have to think about the bad people, because you have to also remain positive vibes, right? And if nothing works anymore, you have to go away. Seek for a peaceful place. Om Namah Shivaya. Happy New Year.
Mariana?
Namaste, Swamiji. Happy New Year. I would like to say I very miss your masala tea and khichdi, and very like your meditation panchagni. And I very like clean your ashram and very miss your ashram. And I would like to back soon, very soon. Om Namah Shivaya.
Pascal?
Swamiji, Happy New Year to you and all of the team. I would like to thank you for this opportunity to be with you and the rest of the people of Manan and all the others. And I hope we will see you soon in person. It's my prayer for next year, I hope. Thank you.
And Julie?
Happy New Year to everybody. And I wish you all peace and contentment and just hope for a good new year. Thank you.
So once again, Shulet, we shall do silent meditation. After that, we will do 3 times Mahamudra mantra for the world peace, for the liberation of the all beings, healthy and good prosperity. So let's silent. Close your eyes, please. Bring your whole attention on a breath and witness of yourself. So let we shall chant mantra Om 3 times all together and repeat where you are. 3 times Muhammad's mantra for the world peace, liberation of all beings. Let everybody live in the peace and harmony and healthy life with good prosperity. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardanam Urvarukam Yavandhana Vratarmasyamamritan 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 Om Shanti 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 Lokaha Samastaha Sukhina Bhavantu 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 Om Shanti 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 Hare Om. So, thanks to all of you and God bless you. So, Happy New Year 2022. Thank you. Happy New Year.